Welcome to Synagogues of Hungary Part 2. This is the second episode looking at the several Jewish houses of worship in the city of Budapest. As the sign reads, if one is able to read in Hebrew, this is the Chevra Shas of Lubavitch. It has services on a daily basis. It is also called the Pesti Yeshiva. We have listed as its rabbi Baruch Oberlander. We're looking at the Dershrufi Street Synagogue. It is part of the Magyarországi Autonom Orthodox Israelita Hitkoche, or in English, the Hungarian Autonomous Orthodox Jewish Community. It claims to be the longest continuously in use Orthodox synagogue in the capital, and it was opened in 1870. In its early years, it was also called the Porters or Carriers Synagogue because it was near the Nyugati railway station. It was also affectionately known as the Red Cap Synagogue since the parishioners typically wore this style of hat. Services are scheduled on a daily basis. We've moved over to the Doheny Street Synagogue, also known as the Great Synagogue or Tabagasa Synagogue. It was built between 1854 and 1859. Here is a special treat that we're not always able to offer. We're going to take a full 360-degree rotation view of the inside of the building. The Doheny Street Synagogue sits inside a complex that also includes the Heroes Temple, a graveyard, a memorial, and the Jewish Museum. The museum itself sits on the site of what was originally Theodor Herzl's house of birth. The synagogue was bombed in February of 1939 by the Nazis, and it was used as a base for German radio and also as a stable during World War II. It suffered severe damage from aerial raids. Although it was once again used as a synagogue during the communist era, the building was not completely rehabilitated until the late 1990s. Here is the Frankel Synagogue on Frankel Leo Street. It practices what in America is called open orthodoxy. We're able to show you also here a complete rotational view of the inside of the synagogue. It was built in 1888, seats about 400. In 1920s, a block building was built around it to protect it. It would be considered neolog in the traditionalist versus neolog debate. Men and women sit separately but without a mechitza barrier. But they are not egalitarian. Women are not counted part of the minyan, nor are they called to the Torah. Most congregants do not keep strict observance of the Shabbat, but respect it. They say that they have between 100 to 120 visitors on a given Friday evening and about 20 to 25 on a Saturday morning. The only information we have on this location is that it has been called the Georgia Synagogue. And this one is called Gula Bet Aharon, but unable to procure any other information on it, other than it is neolog with a mechitza. Our last stop takes us to the Hunyadi Synagogue, and it is also a neolog with mechitza, and it was founded in 1890. We conclude this episode reminding everyone that there's still several more synagogues to check out. So, bye for now, and see you soon.